Hello my friends, my name is Tim Johnson. Albert Hubbard once said, "There is no failure except in no longer trying." And I can really relate to that. On this channel I try to share as honestly as I can my own experiences as an addict and an alcoholic, and what's worked for me and what hasn't worked for me and the stages I'm at. And I want to share with you something today, and it's around that first quote that I've just given you. It's around not giving up. Sometimes, and I know this because I've been there myself, it seems as though you're in a long dark tunnel or a great big dark pit, seemingly impossible to get out, to climb out of the pit you're in, slowly killing yourself. Darkness and despair, nothing seemingly going well for you. And it seems to just get worse and worse and worse. You think you're never going to get out of it. You're never going to get to the end of that long dark tunnel. You're never going to get out of that dark pit and experience normal life again. You see yourself as failure or a failure because you keep on going backwards. You perhaps keep on relapsing. You keep on or you think you're letting people down, letting yourself down, feeling ashamed. But from my own experience, I know that sometimes these things are a necessary part of the process, if you like, the learning process. I don't think there's any one setback I've had or relapse I've had over these years that I've not learnt from, that's not given me the tools to carry on and start getting stronger again. None of this happens overnight. I think people think, say never give up, and I can't see any light at the end of the tunnel, but it doesn't happen overnight. And it doesn't matter how slowly you go or how long it takes, as long as you get there. The reason why I'm making this video today is because over this last week I've had my beautiful family staying with me. It's been an absolute joy, probably one of the most joyous weeks in my memory, and I'll tell you why. Over the last 6 or 7 months, I've found a serenity and a peace that I've not found before. And that's what I mean about learning, and it's not for everybody, but I realised that the most important thing that was missing from my recovery was this connection with and this sharing with my own tribe, if you like, my own people who were like me and people who could relate to what I was saying, where there was no judgment, whether there was a total acceptance and love, where there was always learning and welcome, whatever stage you were at. And I went in there with an open mind. And I'm talking about the rooms, and I'm not going to, because each to their own. Whatever works for you. And believe you me, over the 35 years of the heaviest of my addictions to opiates and alcohol, I tried everything. Psychiatrists, counsellors, doctors, rehab, you name it, hypnotherapy, antidepressants, all the sorts of pills, Xanax. Or you name it, anything that I could try and hunt for to try and fill this void in my soul, if you like. This wanting to change the way I felt all the time, to be accepted by other people, to give me confidence, to calm me down. Any excuse, basically, to change the way I felt. And that led on to physical addiction to those substances, which is really hard to get out of. There are some videos on here, by the way, about getting through withdrawal that are you'll find when you subscribe to the channel, which you may find useful. However, I found that tribe, and they have given me slowly, and I learn, and I'll never stop learning. And this is really important as well. Taking small steps, not thinking it's going to happen overnight. You have to have discipline. There's no magic formula to getting and staying sober. that, you know, there's no click of the fingers and it suddenly happens. It's bloody hard work. You have to really work hard on yourself, and it's about gratitude. It's about giving service to other people. It's about changing the way you think, the way you react to things. It's about handing over control to things you can't control, you know, handing over to whatever you believe in. It's about talking constantly to those and sharing your feelings with those who understand. It's about a new discipline. It's about understanding that a good diet and exercise will work for you, but not getting caught up in making that into another addiction, if you like. You know, making it change the way you feel. Just using it as a diet and exercise and those other things as a tool to increase your strength, you know, if you like, and strengthen your sobriety. So my family arrived, my two beautiful grandchildren, one who's 3 and one who's 8 months, and they've never seen me under any sort of influence, and they never will. I mean, people say, you know, get sober for yourself and first, which, you know, is, to a certain extent is true, but also my family have suffered around my addictions for, 30, 35 years, for as long as my children have been alive. But all of them have never given up on me, if you like. There's times when they've had to let me go, and I understand that totally, because it was unmanageable for them and too upsetting. And there's times that, you know, I've had to fight on my own in that sense, but I totally understand that. But they've never given up on me. They've always been there to support me, love me, and I'm eternally grateful for that, you know, and always will be, because without that, you know, what I needed, that behind me, that love, and that knowing that the people I loved were there for me. I had to have that. You know, and now I've got that, and I've also got the strength that I find in the rooms on as often as I can get there, to be honest with you. It's my sort of medicine, it's healing. But you'll find your own way. I'm not here to expound that or push you into any sort of direction. Whatever works for you is fine. But the thing is, the week I just had, that where I've been the best I can be, and they've seen that and noticed it, means that I can visibly see them relaxing around me and thinking, you know, because the worry and the stress that they've been under around my addictions is immense. But there was none of that this week. You know, I bonded again with my grandchildren, which was so beautiful. My daughter, son-in-law, my wife. So beautiful, and I'm so blessed and grateful and thankful to have those moments in the old memory box now. And it's just made me stronger and made me more determined to get better and better and better. And, you know, I'll continue to do what I'm doing because it is the best thing I've ever done. There's no doubt about that. So the point I'm trying to make from this long rambling video, if you like, is that you may never think that you're going to get there. You're never going to achieve that happiness that you're looking for, that peace you're looking for, that serenity you're looking for. But it's there. Nelson Mandela said, it always seems impossible until it's done. Never a truer word was spoken. You know, and to fail is not an issue as long as you never give up and never stop trying. And always try to give your best and have some discipline. Realise that the problem you've got will never go away. You have to work on it. You know, you have to accept help. You have to look for help. You have to surrender, and you have to admit what you are, and you have to start working on yourself to move forward. Because without that support and that help, you won't. Without that determination and that will and that hope that things are going to get better. Don't forget, however bad things are at the moment, it will get better. Things are transient. Thoughts, emotions, feelings, situations, people, places, things. They're constantly changing and constant and always will do. It's all transient. And they'll either get better or they'll get worse, because that's life. So accepting things as they are and not as you want them to be is extremely important. Let go of control. And it will happen for you. Small steps, small goals. Get knocked down 7 times, get up 8 times. Never give up, and learn from every time you drop, you learn from it. That's all I can say. So, bless you all. Carpe Diem. Seize the day today. Make today the day you change your life. Much love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.